Jenny from Team Super Awesome Art, and today I have this custom Infinity HulkBuster to share with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and roll some footage of me actually working on this figure, and then at the end of this video I'll meet you guys back here and we will talk a little bit more about what went into this guy. Alright guys, so here he is. It is a custom Infinity HulkBuster, and this was a complete repaint. So as you can see in the beginning of the video, he was primed first, and then from there I started adding colors. It was a lot of layering of red paint. So I started with a dark base, and then I started lightening that red until I got this really cool metal looking effect to it. So I really wanted it not to be really flat. I wanted there to be that really cool shadowing effect in the deeper parts and then lighter on the closer and sharper parts. So the red was a lot of paint. It was just layering and layering of paint. On top of that, what was really tricky about this one was really figuring out where the gold and the silver went on this figure, because it's really hard to look up reference on a character this big. There is a lot of HulkBuster images out there, so I was just really trying to figure out what went where. Alright, so for this one, I really tried to stay true to the character. I decided to put a lot of the silver on the inside, I guess, workings of this character's costume. So all the joints, I did do a lot of the silver, and then all the little details, I did it in the gold. And then I also added a couple pieces that weren't sculpted onto this figure. So if you look closely, there are some bolts that I painted on there, and then the front of his knees as well as the back of his knees, I added a lot of detail with paint that isn't necessarily there with the sculpt. So I really wanted to really break up all the red. So when you look at it, it's not all red with just tiny hints of gold and silver. So I really wanted to get a lot of that contrast in color. So that way when you look at it from far away, you can kind of distinguish what parts are what. So that was my biggest concern with this one, really getting in all that little detail, but I am extremely happy with how this came out. What I do love about this is we used a really high gloss sealant, and it really does make them look really shiny and metal-like. This one was a commission. It was commissioned by Louise, and she's going to pick it up at a convention we're going to next month. So it's really cool. She's actually going to get to see it in person, or we're going to get to give it to her in person, which we normally never really get to do that. We just kind of send them off and hope that they love them. So we're going to actually get to give it to her in person, which that's really cool. Alright guys, I think that's everything on this little guy. If you guys do have any questions on any of this, of course comment below and I will be more than happy to try and answer them for you. Hit the like button if you did enjoy this video. And as always guys, subscribe to see more cool stuff from us in the future. Thank you so much for watching.